Welcome to all. I am Dr. R. Saranraj, Assistant Professor, Department of Statistics, St.Joseph College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Cuddalore. The topic we are going to discuss about statistical methods for computer applications. 1. Collection, classification and tabulation of statistics. What is statistics? Statistics is mathematical sciences which involve collection, organization, presentation, analysis and interpretation of numerical data. Main function of statistics: collection of data, organization of data, presentation of data, analysis of data and interpretation of results. Sampling techniques: population is a group of items, units or subjects which is under reference of study. Finite population: the population containing limiting number of individuals is called finite population. This is the finite population is countable. Number of students in a class, this is an example. Infinite population: the population containing unlimited number of individuals is called infinite populations. Example: stars in the sky. Data: the collection of information is called data. The values recorded in experiment or observation are called data. Primary data are classified two types: primary data and secondary data. The data collected by investigator is called primary data. It is a first-hand information. The person collecting the data is called the investigator. Example: height, weight, blood sugar, etc. Secondary data: the data collected by another source is called secondary data. Example: population growth, sex ratio, mortality rate, newspapers, journals, etc. Types of data: there are two types of data is available: qualitative data and quantitative data. Data can be observed but not measured. It's called qualitative data. Example: colors, smells, taste, disease, beauty, etc. Quantitative data, which can be measured: length, height, weight, speed, time, temperature, cost, etc. Types of sampling method: random or probability sampling, non-random or non-probability sampling. Classification of data: the process of arranging or grouping in the data according to some common characteristics possessed the constituting the data is called classification. Arranging data into groups according to their characteristics is called classification. What use of classification of data? There are important types of classification: geographic classification, chronological classification, qualitative classification, and quantitative classification. Classification: to facilitate comparison between the data, to pinpoint the most significant features of data at glance. The facilitate further statistical treatment of your data. This is the uses. Tabulation: arranging values in columns is called tabulation. Tabulation is a process of entering the classified data in a table. A table is systematic arrangement of statistical data in columns and rows. A table contains boxes is called cells. The cells are arranged in horizontal rows, vertical columns. The typical table has the following parts: table number, title, head note, caption, stub, and body. Types of table: simple table, frequency distribution table, association table, correlation table, and master table. For example of simple table, example of frequency table, example of association table, TB data, example of correlation table, height and weight, example master table, association table. Presentation of data: the data is classified to category quantitative data and qualitative data. Quantitative data diagrams: histogram, frequency polygon, frequency curve, line chart, cumulative frequency curve, scatter or correlation diagram. Qualitative data: pie diagram, bar chart, picture and pictograms, map or spot of map. Simple vertical bar diagram. Simple bar diagram, it represents the magnitude single variables like population, sales, production, etc. Example of vertical bar diagram. Multiple bar chart. The multiple bar diagram, it is used to compare two or more sets of statistical data. So in a multiple bar diagram, constructed side by side, represent set of values is comparison. Component bar diagram, this is the example. Pie diagram. A pie diagram is a representation of statistical data with several subdivisions in a circular form. The various component values are converted into degrees by taking 360 degree as a whole. Example of picture diagram. This is the example of map diagram, spot map. Example of histogram. Histogram is one of the most important and useful method presenting frequency distribution of a continuous series. In a continuous series, the class interval may be equal or unequal. The class interval are equal, we construct the adjustment rectangles of bars corresponding frequency along with the x-axis, y-axis, indicates the mode value. Example of frequency curve. The frequency curve, when we smooth our frequency polygon, we get frequency curve. The curve is drawn freehand through the various points of the polygon such that total area the curve is equal to the polygon. Example of line chart. Thank you.